Asia Pop 40.
Asia Pop 40.
Hello, I'm Joey, and today we're chatting with someone who absolutely blew up last year and she continues to do so this year. Right now, she's racked up over 470 million streams on Spotify for her song Middle of the Night. And yes, today we're so glad to chat with Elley Duhé. What's up?
What's up, Joey? Hi, thank you so much for having me today, and thank you for everyone for listening. So happy to be here.
Thank you so much for being here with us because as far as I understand, I know it's a little tacky, but it is middle of the night there, right?
Yeah, we are hitting 7 p.m. here in a minute, so we're getting there.
Wait, so that means you are on the West Coast, or where are you right now?
Exactly. I'm on the West Coast.
But you're originally born in Alabama, right?
Correct. Yeah, I'm a Southern Belle.
Do you think that Southernness has added to your music over the years? Have you tried to put that into your music over the years?
Oh yeah. There's so much soul in the South. There's so much flavor in the South.
Yeah.
So all of that, the blues, rock, it all originated down there. So it's just in my roots.
I know you come from a very musical family as well, right? Your dad is a musician.
Yeah, I got a whole family of music lovers. So I grew up just being around just the love of music, and the spirit of music all the time. Late nights, people jamming, family members, and singing in front of people, just the love of it, really.
Did I hear that right? Late nights? Like, how late does it go, these jam sessions?
Well, my parents growing up, we on the island, we had beach houses, and so they would play music either on the deck or underneath, and it would be all the family members around. They would have dinner and everything and cook, and then they would play music around each other, just like coming into communion. And the kids, would stay up late on the weekends and play and dance and sing till they were tired, and then we'd go pass out.
You first picked up your guitar when you were very young,
yeah.
Right? So of course you started singing when you were very young. You're a very talented songwriter. So are there songs or lyrics from that period of Elley that you haven't produced yet and you might want to produce now? Or are you looking back like, oh, I don't know if that's a bit cringy?
I'm pretty sure I have my first recording. I do have my very first song. It's recorded that I ever wrote.
Really? Is it produced and released?
Yeah, my dad produced it when I was a kid. We had a little recorder, and he would get in the closet because it had good soundproofing, and we would get in the closet and he would record me singing my songs. And so that's at my first studio.
What did you sing about?
What's really crazy, it was very deep things that I hadn't experienced. So it was about a girl that had gotten pregnant at a young age. It was a father that was a drunk, and it was it was wild, to be honest. Like very deep concepts where you're like, my dad I remember him just being like, what? But it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. He was just like, I don't understand, but wow. You have something really special here, but where did this come from, And I just it all came from my heart, I just feel I've always been a very sensitive kid with a deep well of emotion and feeling for other people. And so I think that maybe from things that I had seen in life, whether it been on TV or in real life, those things, I took those and I wrote about them because they moved me deeply,
For the fans, is it possible to find this recording?
Oh, I definitely have it. I mean, we can definitely release it for people one day. I think that would be really cool. Yeah. And my parents would love that. They would love for me to release it, because they've been a fan since day one.
Yeah,
so.
For sure. I'm guessing you don't have a title for it yet, but please let people know when you release this song. I would really love to hear it.
Absolutely.
So you've had a pretty crazy couple of years with Middle of the Night. I did hear, or at least I saw a YouTube short of it, I think, where you said you originally wrote it for the weekend, but obviously a lot of fans thought that it was amazing that you decided to take it and sing it yourself. Are you possibly going to think about calling him up and be like, hey, let's do a remix?
We've definitely tried to make that happen. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm such a huge fan of The Weeknd that you know, I'm just like, maybe one day, but either way, I'm a fan always.
Okay, I'm gonna rally everyone viewing or listening to this interview to manifest this for you, okay? Hopefully he's gonna get into your DM and be like, let's do this together.
Thank you.
I know your producer, Andrew Wells, for Middle of the Night is incredibly talented. He's worked with a lot of very powerful female voices as well, you know, like Meghan Trainor, BB Rexa, Halsey, and even Celine Dion. Did he have a way to, in the studio, to bring out your very unique voice? Like, what was his?
You know, the amazing thing about Andrew is that he just is. And by being just who he is and being his mind, he's the coolest, most chillest guy ever. He doesn't force anything, but he knows exactly what he needs to do and what sounds to use. Yeah. Not every producer has the specific gift of being able to be so good at choosing sound, like the way their sound design. But Andrew is so gifted in his sound design, his personal design, that it's like every time we work together, the song is just going to be on a level that's up here because of just how gifted he is. So
it sounds like there might be more collaborations with him, right?
Oh yeah, Pieces, the song that I just released.
Oh, that was him. Oh
yeah. And my next as well that's coming out very soon. So I have another single coming. He produced that one as well.
Okay, I love Pieces, by the way. It came out in June this year. Everybody, if you haven't already listened to it, it's about it's about heartbreaks, but it's also about protecting yourselves from heartbreaks, right? From falling into pieces. And really, Elley, you've been blessed with a lot of great producer friends who collaborated with you. Zed, Griffin, right? Andrew Wells, of course, and Medusa. With the new song Bad Memories, it's also a jam. I don't understand though, because between Medusa, James Charter, and Fastboy, there's like potentially 6 people who are working with you on the same track. How does that process work?
To be honest, it's one of those things where when I heard the song, it was done before I wasn't in the room with them when I wrote it, right?
Oh, okay.
They had created the original idea. They sent it out. They sent it to me. When I heard it, I said, this is crazy. I got to jump on it. And so that's how that particular song went. And I just knew that it was going to do so well. And it was such a vibe. And I was like, okay, let's jump on this and let's see what we can make happen. Let's see if I sound good. So we did it and it worked. And now it's out. And I hope that everyone's enjoying it. I love the music video.
Yeah.
Be sure to check it out.
Check it out. It's because it's got that weird, eerie, dystopian, post-apocalyptic vibe.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So go check it out. And I think your voice is perfect for a narrative like that. Also, Medusa is very good at making that kind of doom and gloom kind of vibe. And it fits well with this whole thing, with your voice as well. So you just mentioned there's a new single coming up. What can you tell us about this new single?
So the next single is called Talk.
Okay.
And it's very much like 80s.
Oh.
But like Stevie Nicks kind of vibes. Edgy, like I'm trying to think, like Pat Benatar. Like it's got some. It's interesting. Like it's gonna be really, really cool. That's all I can say right now. You will be hearing it very soon, and you can describe for yourself what you think of it. Okay.
I think that's a new direction for you, because Stevie Nicks, Pat Benatar, and a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of blues, and it's got a whole lot of that soul and raspy, powerful female vocal.
Oh yeah.
Do you have maybe a whole project coming up, or are you still in a singles game right now?
Oh yeah, the project's gonna be coming out late September.
Nice.
And it's a big one. It's a kind of a rising from the ashes, a rebirth. And there's going to be there's just a lot of love and energy and pain and like just being, I don't even know, like just like dying and to be reborn again. Like that is all coming with this project. So there'll be a lot in it.
So looking forward to this, and we hope everything is a success until with this album drops. We are looking forward to the new single called Talk. Everybody go check out the new MVs from Elley Duhé, and thank you so much for joining us here today.
Oh, thank you so much, Joey. I will see you next time. Thank you everyone for listening. I love you guys. Thank you.
Asia Pop 40.